Yesterday, you attended Women Achievers Congress, which was hosted by WCOP, which is World Congress of Overseas Pakistanis. Somehow, you have been interacting with the diaspora, the American Pakistani diaspora in Houston and other places, and then you have been interacting both in the U.S. and in the U.K. So yesterday, you heard some amazing stories of resolve, commitment, achievement. There were women of substance from the diaspora who made it against the odds. So when you look at the Pakistani diaspora in the UK or in the United States, what are your quick comments about their achievements and how you in fact rank them in terms of their strengths?
Sure. I thought yesterday's event was absolutely amazing, and when you said earlier that it was the first, I was quite surprised because it was so well orchestrated that I would have thought could have been the 10th event. So remarkable. I would say to know that there are 10 Pakistan MPs in the UK, and 5 of those are women.
Women, indeed.
Wow. Hats off. I'm so impressed by that. 10 is a low number, don't get me wrong, but to hear that at least half of those Pakistanis are women, I'm delighted by that number. And the panelists who were there speaking really of all different professions. So you had doctors, you had lawyers, barristers, solicitors,
sports media,
media, Condé Nast. I mean, they were every single profession was represented, and I found all of that extremely, uplifting to know that there they were, and they were high-ranking positions. These were not,
Indeed.
Admins or, PAs or something like that. These were
rather chief executives.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. So for me, I knew that everything that was being discussed, that these were real issues, and that the fact that they were being voiced and put on the table, reiterated at the end, and being captured, written up, discussed in the media. All the media was present. In fact, it was broadcast live. That was meaningful, and the fact that the High Commissioner stayed and wrapped it up at the end, spent the 4 hours for the entire thing, pretty much summed it up right then and there that was an important event for him. So I was delighted.
Yeah. That was a big gesture, indeed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cynthia.
I love interacting with the diaspora all over the world, and from Washington and Houston, Dallas. Houston is where it all began for me, so I have to always pay respect and remembrance for the Pakistani Americans who educated and enlightened me in terms of their country. Also Los Angeles, a number of the pockets around the United States. There's a huge, incredible opportunity for the diaspora to join hands and say, this is who we are as a community in a unifying manner. I think one of the things that I've noticed in terms of my communications with them is that they are looking for something to believe in, and we want to help be a part of that. I think that as a global community, it's incumbent upon us as private citizens. We don't have to worry about bureaucracy and red tape so much. We go forth and we conquer, and I find this is a fascinating net that I think Vanessa and I have sort of by happenstance have woven together. I've crossed the breadth of the country and she's traversed vertically, so I find it amazing, but it speaks to the content of everyone's character with our heritages and our history and what has made us so good as we are as Americans and British Americans, and the fact that we can continue forward in a country that is so different and foreign from what we have originally known, but we have chosen to embrace the unknown as part of as global citizens. That's who we are first and foremost. And the community has likewise ridden with us on the roller coaster, but we're all strapped in, and we're in this for the long haul. So.
Excellent. Yeah, I think it's fascinating to finish that. I could recollect Sir Edmund Hillary's saying, who said that we don't conquer mountains, we conquer ourselves. So in fact, when we look at the mountains, each one of us has our own particular mountain to conquer and climb.